Travis Kelce lit up the latest podcast episode with an infectious energy that listeners picked up on right away. This week, he was broadcasting from Nashville, Tennessee, the heart of country music, and a city that now holds even more personal meaning. While his location stirred some curiosity, it was a heartwarming revelation that truly made the episode trend across social media. Travis could barely contain his excitement as he talked about attending this year's tight end university, not just as a host, but alongside his girlfriend, Taylor Swift. Dressed casually in a University of Cincinnati cap and a light cream cardigan, Travis looked relaxed, but his joy was impossible to miss. He kept breaking into laughter, craning his neck, and smiling wide as he recalled the experience. "I don't even know where to start," he told Jason Kelce with a grin. This year's TU felt more like a festival, but the best part? Taylor came with me. She was all in. Jason, ever the skeptic with arms crossed and a smirk on his face, fired back. "You're telling me Taylor Swift, who's breaking world tour records, had time to hang out with sweaty tight ends? You sure you weren't dreaming?" The brothers burst into laughter, but Travis was quick with a comeback. With a sly wink, he revealed, "Not only did she come, bro, she brought cookies for the tight ends." According to Travis, the vibe in the room completely shifted the moment Taylor walked in. "My boys, from George Kittle to Greg Olsen, turned into fanboys," he said, laughing. Jason tried to keep it together, but eventually gave in, laughing behind his hand. But behind all the teasing was something more sincere. The moment marked one of the first times Travis opened up publicly about sharing a personal, unscripted experience with Taylor. In his own words, "You should have seen her," Travis continued, lighting up as he described Taylor showing up in an oversized TU shirt, her hair tied back, sunglasses on, looking, in his words, like a real coach. Jason raised an eyebrow. "Wait, what was she doing out there? Just hanging out on the sidelines?" But Travis shook his head, still grinning. "Nope, she got in on the action. Tried catching passes from me and George, and guess what? She caught it. In that bright Nashville sun, too." Everyone clapped. It was insane. Jason laughed harder. "Did you turn TU into a Taylor Swift meet and greet? Or a music video?" Travis only shrugged, not denying it. "Maybe both. But for real, she asked about drills, red zone tactics. She even said she wanted to write a song about the perseverance of tight ends." Jason just shook his head in surrender. "Taylor Swift and tight ends, that's a combo I didn't see coming, but now I need more of it." Travis wasn't finished. And get this, after the first session, George gave her a TU shirt, and she signed it. Now TU's got a signed Taylor Swift souvenir. The story had a magic to it, lighthearted, genuine, full of affection. What made it so compelling wasn't just that Taylor was there, but how Travis spoke about it, like a guy who's both proud and lucky, not just to be dating a superstar, but to be sharing his world with her. Jason, sipping his coffee, eventually asked, "So, after TU, did you two do anything else? Or was that the big moment?" Travis leaned in with a cheeky grin. "That part, I'll tell you later. But nah, we didn't go back to the hotel right away. Taylor wanted a private evening. And guess what? She cooked." Jason's eyes widened. "Taylor Swift? Cooking?" Travis laughed. "Not for the tight ends. Just us. We found this little house near 12 South. She already had the ingredients ready. Made pasta. Her mom's recipe." Jason paused, mock glaring at the camera. "Okay, now I'm hungry." Travis smiled warmly, going on. "We ate on the balcony under little twinkling lights. She had jazz playing, poured some wine, and we just talked about the event, her music, everything. It was simple, but honestly, Jason, one of the best nights of my life." Jason leaned back, impressed. "That sounds like one of her lyrics." "Exactly," Travis said. "And what hit me the most, she said TU helped her really see why I love football. She saw my passion out there." Jason let out a sigh, almost in disbelief. "I never thought I'd hear this story. Taylor Swift catching passes, then cooking spaghetti. But that's what makes it real." Travis nodded. "That's why I wanted to talk about it. Because sometimes, real happiness isn't big or flashy. Sometimes it's just a girl in a TU shirt, standing on the turf, smiling at me." Meanwhile, Travis and the Kansas City Chiefs had just wrapped up mandatory minicamp the Thursday before, with training camp officially kicking off on July 21st. That'll mark the start of Kelce's 13th season in the NFL, all of them spent with the Chiefs. But before diving into another intense season, Travis made time for TU, the 3-day event he co-founded with Greg Olsen and George Kittle in 2021. Held annually in Nashville, Tight End University brings together NFL tight ends for training, film study, recovery work, and bonding with fans. This year, while Travis drew attention as usual, it was Taylor Swift who stole the spotlight after showing up at Monday night's welcome event. One fan posted, "What is this event? No clue, but seeing Taylor there with him made my night." Another added, "Didn't know what TU was before, but now I want to know everything. I'm here for Taylor and Travis." Though Taylor has become a regular at Chiefs games since they began dating in 2023, a source close to her recently shared that she's excited about the upcoming NFL season. With her schedule easing up after the Whirlwind 149-show 21 Country Eras Tour, she plans to attend as many games as possible this fall. Beyond the romance and football, Travis Kelce is also making an impact off the field. In his hometown of Cleveland, he's been recognized for a decade of service through his nonprofit, 87 and Running. Founded in 2015, the organization supports underprivileged youth with enrichment programs, mentoring, and sports resources. Now marking its 10th anniversary, Kelce has received the Outstanding Leadership Award from Cleveland's Won't Quit Foundation. Darnell T. Brewer from Ohio's House of Representatives announced the award, praising Kelce's extraordinary commitment, compassion, and service. The award honors individuals who uplift their communities and lead with integrity, and Brewer said Kelce's efforts stand out as a beacon of hope and inspiration. In every way, from the field to the podcast mic to the kitchen to his community, Travis Kelce is showing a side of himself the public rarely gets to see, and with Taylor Swift by his side, the chapters ahead might be even more unforgettable.